Right, well, hello. It is Zodi of Zodi's Rails, and we have another video for you. Now, I know I haven't posted anything for a long time. I'm sorry about that. Post might be slow for a little while due to reasons. But I thought I'd make this video because we have a new model to look at, and it is this lovely thing you see right in front of you from Hornby. It is a Class 66, but it is in the Thank You NHS GB Rail Freight Captain Tom Moore, the limited edition model. Now, there's apparently only 3,500 of these. Thankfully, I did manage to get mine. I've heard stories of people that haven't been able to get them for some reason. There's a bit of a thing going around about that at the minute. But I'm not going to go into detail with that. We are here to have a look at this, unbox it, and have a little closer look at it. So that is exactly what we're going to do. So, first off, you can see we've got a lovely box. Now, let's see if we can focus this. It's not going to focus unless I keep it way away. There we go. So just keep it like that. We got Thank You NHS on the box. It's a really, really different looking box from Hornby compared to their normal sort of locomotive looking boxes. Especially when you think I think this is based on their railroad range 66. And usually those boxes are really sort of bland and there's not much to them. So this is something a little bit different in comparison to that. Give me a minute. I'm just going to fiddle around with the camera angle, see if I can get a bit of a closer look for you. So I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so I'm back. We're just going to have to fiddle around with the camera a little bit. Sorry if it's a little bit shaky, a little bit out of focus every now and again. Just is how it is. So yeah, so having a look at the box again. So we'll zoom in on the box for you. There you go, and I'll just pass it along there. So as you can see, let's try and focus that a little bit more for you. Well, I do like the colour of the box, nice and blue and yellow. It is, like I said, a little bit different in comparison to what Hornby usually has. On the top, got the top of the locomotive, how that looks. Sorry if this is a little bit out of focus. Thank you NHS, the rainbow. On the side, we have Hornby, product number R30069, GBRF 66, Captain Tom Moore, a true British inspiration, limited edition, 00 gauge, DCC, ready, minimum radius 438mm. On the back, we have some information about the model itself, the Thank You NHS model. I believe Hornby raised 140,000 for the NHS charity during the pandemic, and originally it was, let's see if we can find it on here, so they were produced 500 models, which then changed to 1,000, and they then changed it to 1,500, and then 2,000, 2,500. Basically, it eventually came to 3,500 of these models that they made, limited edition wise, because they were so popular and people just couldn't get them, so there was more and more going in. So eventually they made 3,500, but then they just capped at that. They couldn't do any more. If you want to read up on that, I'm sure there will be. I'm sure some of you will be able to zoom in on that, or you can just search it up anyway. What Hornby did, I do believe. But we're going to have another looking at the box, enough looking at that, and we're going to open the box and see what we have inside. There we go, so let's just refocus this. Again, I am sorry for all the focusing and all that. I'm not used to this sort of camera work. So let's slide it open. Like I said, it's actually a really nice box in comparison to what they usually have for this sort of thing. There you have it in the box there. We'll be getting it out, but that's just what it looks like in the box. So you've got it in a little sleeve here. Now I will mention, in the box that it came in, that it was posted in, there was actually a voucher in there for 10% off in the Hornby store. Sorry, if you order it online. So that was something a little bit different and unexpected. So in the box, we almost slid out then. Let's just put that to the side for a moment. So we have our certificate of authenticity. This is number 2004, this one. Let's see if we get it on there. There you go, 2004. We have the information leaflet. There's loads of these in all of them. You get them everywhere. Class 5966, operation manual, all the normal stuff. There's something else in here as well. Let me just have a little read of that. Okay, so this is a ticket for the Margate Hornby Centre, when it reopens of course, for 1 free entry. So that's pretty cool as well. So we got 10% off in online store and a Hornby Visitor Centre pass. So that's brilliant. Nothing else in the box, as you can see. But we do, however, have the loco to look at. So we're going to slide it out of here. So we have our detail pack. Sorry about the lighting, guys, as well. I'm very, very sorry about the shoddy camera work. Attached nameplates using blue tack, suitable for children. So there's nameplates in here. We have the brake rigging standard. We got some nameplates in there. Tom Moore, True British Inspiration, and we got some plough catcher thingy-mabobs there as well. Don't think there's an electric coupling in there. But yeah, so pretty standard looking detail pack. And then we've got the model itself. So, first impression is that this has got a really, really nice weight to it. It doesn't feel like it's a really badly made one. Again, although it's probably based off the railroad range, actually feels like it's got a fair bit of weight and therefore might actually be pretty decent runner. What I'll do is I'll change the camera angle quickly and show you a better view of that. So there you go, I've changed it a little bit. You will see it running in a bit, so you will see it in more detail soon. Pop it out of here. Yes, I know I'm on the carpet, that will change in a moment. Get out of the ice package. Pull it out. Put that over there. And yeah, so now that I've actually picked it up and I can feel it, it does feel like one of their more budget models. Still got the weight to it, but just the feel of it does feel like it's a more budget one. So got free moving, free not as in three, number 3, but free as in they are free moving wheels at the one end here. Really hope this is in focus. It looks yellow, but it isn't orange in real life. For the camera just makes it look a bit yellow. The blue is darker as well. It's not this really bright blue on camera. Captain Tom Moore, GB Rail Freight. There you go. 66731. Thank you, NHS. You've got a rainbow on that end as well. Front. You will see better images of this soon on the track. Not overly detailed, but you got like the fake running lights, handguard, and you got your square buffers like the real thing, of course. Yeah, I'm really bad with the camera today. I'm so sorry. Now, as you can see, the frame itself is mostly just moulded detail. There's not really anything of added details. The handrails on here, they're all moulded in. They're not individually added. The steps as well, moulded in. What else we got? Fuel tanks and all that. That is all just moulded in. So it is definitely based off one of the railroad ranges. See on the bottom. Now I can see pickups on the wheels just under here, so that means there are pickups on this bogie and the other bogie. It looks like there is missing a screw there, so that might be something, or that just might be by design. And on the other side, it's the same thing as well. Same as on the other side. So what I'm going to do is I shall set up a little track here, and we shall see how it runs. So again, back in a tick. Righto, so we now have her down on the track, or him, I suppose in this case, Tom Moore. Now this is the first time I've run it. It's the first time that I've actually had a Hornby or a Class 66 in general. It does look rather nice down there, as you can see. Now, actually, give me a moment. I'm going to turn the microphone around so you can hear the locomotive a bit better. Before I do that, though, this did cost, I think it was $74.99, but some of that money going towards proceeds of the NHS, to help the NHS with like PPE and whatnot during the pandemic, or well, at its peak at least. We're not going to go into all of that too much. This is the first time I've run it, so once I turn the microphone around, my voice will sound a little bit worse, but hopefully you'll be able to hear the locomotive itself. Okay, so first time running, let's see how it goes. Okay, there's nothing going yet. Maybe the power isn't connected properly. Oh. Okay, just need a little bit of a little push there. Now I'm pretty sure I have got it on the minimum radius for it. Right, let's just try it real slow then. Turning it up. Oh. Come on. There we go. So this hasn't been running yet. Okay, so there's a little bit stopping, a little bit starting. I think it just needs a bit of a run into get it going a bit. Not a lot of sound coming from it though, so that is pretty good. It's quite a quiet motor. Not sure what motor's in it at the moment though. But what I'll do is I shall let that run around. We'll do it half an hour forwards, half an hour backwards. We'll then see how slow it can do then and see if its performance has got any better. So once that's done, I shall be back. And I will apologise right now for the very shoddy video quality of this one. I am trying my absolute best. A lot of things are going on at the moment. I am very sorry if this is of a bad quality. I know other people will do this a lot better than me. I am trying my hardest for you. Yeah, there's a lot going on at the minute. But anyway, you don't want to hear about that, so I'll be back very soon. Right, now then, so we are back, and first off I will apologise for the difference in quality on the video. The other camera I had some problems with while this was running in, looking at some of the footage. Some of the footage I actually filmed of it running in started to go a little bit weird. So I've reverted to my phone for the rest of the video. So I'm sorry for the sound and the visual audio the quality. So I do forgive me for that. Now, we have run it in both ways for about half an hour each way. So why not see how it does at slow speed? So let's turn it up very slowly. Okay, so we can't seem to get a crawl really. Oh, here it doesn't really want to do it, does it? Try the other direction. No, it doesn't want to do it, does it? That's probably as slow as we're going to get it. Which isn't terrible, given it is one of their railroad editions. But it would be nicer if it could do a little bit slower. But you know what? It is still a very nice runner. It is very quiet. The sound is amplified a little bit because of the track. It's the Bachmann Easy track that I'm using. So it's got like the plastic ballast underneath it, this sort of stuff, just here. So the plastic has sort of a cavity underneath the rails, causing a bit more sound. But the loco itself doesn't actually have much sound itself from the motor, so that is actually really, really nice. So just show you what it looks like going around now. So as you can see, it is really quite the smooth runner. And what I'll do is I'll pop a couple of wagons on there. Yes, I know they're not going to be prototypical. These are just a few that I've got sitting on the shunting layout that I've got. So pop those on there and we'll just have a little run with them with that. So here we go then, we've got a couple of wagons on there. Let's get it running then. Now again, I know this is nothing like what it would actually haul in real life. I'm not going for prototypical, I'm just going for what I want to put on there. Does look nice with the train on it, doesn't it? So I think Hornby has done quite a nice job on this, on the livery. I know it's based off of a real locomotive livery from GBRF, but I think they've replicated it pretty well. And what they did with the money raised from this loco is really, really good as well. Now, you can find these for sale on eBay. Unfortunately, people have taken advantage of the limited edition aspect, and I'm seeing people charge £150 for these, which is absolutely ridiculous. So unfortunately, you may not be able to get one of these for what they were originally priced at. Maybe in a few years' time, but at the minute I would highly doubt it. If you have got one, then well done. If you haven't, and even if you did want one, unfortunately may not come to be. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know it's not exactly a very good video, not some good as some of my other ones. Just a lot of things on my mind at the minute, so I am struggling a little bit to keep concentration and make sure content is as it should be. But I hope you have enjoyed it nonetheless. Let me know if you have one of these models, or if you were trying to get one but wasn't lucky enough to get one. Let me know down in the comments. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you did like it and you feel like subscribing. Totally cool. Other than that, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you in another video.